Hello and welcome to the Marriott International training video for our Global Design Portal. This training video will focus from the perspective of our owners or their consultants. So first things first, the page we're looking at is the launch page for the Global Design Portal. On the right side of the page, you have options to log in using your Buzzsaw username and password. So this would be the same Buzzsaw username and password you use to access Buzzsaw. Or underneath of that, there's an option to log in using a Marriott Enterprise ID. So if you have an Enterprise ID, this would definitely be the way to go. If you're not set up with a Buzzsaw username and password, you have the ability to click on this link up here, sign up, so that you can then log in here. Or if you have any other issues, you're able to email this person, our Global Design Support team. So let's go ahead and log in. So I've used a kind of dummy account that should look very similar to what most owners and consultants see. Should have the same functionality. So let's go ahead and log in here. So here's our splash page. So no new announcements are available for the last 30 days. Probably going to be the case as long as we have this kind of in the preliminary stages. But once you have your project going, you'll probably see some announcements flowing down here. Very similar to like a news feed or a sort of social network feed sort of thing. So you have your menu button up here. You can get to announcements, design standards. If you ever wanted to go home, you just click on Global Design here. So I actually clicked it. It's going to take me back to the same page. And your favorites. So if I click on this, let's see if I have any favorites set up. I don't. So you can have favorite documents. You're able to favorite searches. I'll talk about those more here in a moment. So let me go back to that home page, Global Design. So there I am. That's me. Option to sign out using the portion on the right side. So let's cover today how can you view these current design standards and how can you search the standards. So if I go to click on the View Current Design Standards, this is going to take me to, okay, here are the brands we have available. For this test case, we have Full Service Marriott and Select Service Fairfield Inn and Suites. Let's go ahead and select Fairfield. Then you get to select your continent. So which continent do you want to focus on? For our purposes, let's use US and Canada here. So I scroll over that, click on that. Now I can see I have Fairfield, I have US and Canada. If at any point I wanted to remove one and go back or adjust it, I can just X out and pick again. So close Fairfield, pick Fairfield again, US and Canada. So now based on that, I have available chapters. So I can choose all chapters, or I can just get individual ones parsed out as to what I want. So your question might be, do I have to do one at a time? How many can I do at a time? It's really as many as you'd like. So let's just use it for the example. Site and building exterior, lobby areas, meeting spaces, guest rooms, more guest room corridors. Let's do food and beverage. How about the mechanical and plumbing systems, and the all-important fire protection and life safety, just to have a few. So now view standards. Once I've selected all the chapters that I would like, and it spits out a custom set of standards and specifications that are accurate for that brand, for that continent, and for those chapters you wanted. So you can have expanded information, or you can remove that. You can choose to include best practices or not. You can choose to only show the design standards. It's really whatever you prefer. From this page, you have the ability to print this out, or you have the ability to download it. So if, say, I wanted to download it to my machine, just click on the download button. It'll prompt you for a download, so we can see it's downloading in the bottom left corner here. And then I can open it and save it wherever I'd like on my machine, and then continue to use it for the collaboration on projects so you can share with your team. So I can actually search within this design strategy here. So what we have so far. I can actually add this document to a favorite. So let's just say Fairfield Inn and Suites, US, Canada, and I'll just put select chapters example 1. Add. So favorite document added successfully. So we'll go about how to find that in just a moment here. So there it is. You can actually jump to portions of the document if you're staying on the site by using the table of contents, all chapters sort of options on the right. But let's go home here. So global design to get to my home page. Now let's say I want to search design standards for something as simple as, we'll call it a table. Let's go ahead and search that. So what did it just search on? When you search from the home page versus within the set of standards that you spit out, it's searching everything. Now we have the ability to narrow down that search using the options on the right side of the screen. So let's say we just want Fairfield. We'd like to look at what's in the US and Canada. And then of that, let's say we only care about a table that's in the meeting space, usually the biggest, most expensive table or something like that. So there it is, one result for table in the meeting space of Fairfield Inn & Suites, US and Canada. So I can actually favorite this search. So let's say Fairfield Inn & Suites, US, Canada, meeting space, table. So then there we have it. Under our favorites, favorite documents, here is the document we created earlier. And we can choose to go about editing that favorite document. So the name of it, whatever it may be. Or you can look at your favorite searches. So that way you don't have to come in every time, start from scratch, you have something here. So again, to get to your home page, global design, go about viewing the standards on the left, searching the standards on the right, you use the specific filters, and then you're able to save the documents, favorite them, favorite the searches, and that should get you moving around this site. So if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us. If you're facing a problem, global design support at Marriott.com. But for today, that concludes our session. Thank you for your time.